Hi everyone, welcome and thank you for joining me on these beginner-friendly yet exciting explorations into the world of modern artificial intelligence and machine learning. We'll be venturing into a world where machines can now do things that once only humans could. A world where these machines now also have the capacity to learn on their own with very little human intervention. A world where cutting-edge deep learning and reinforcement learning techniques are driving some of the most amazing and mind-boggling innovations of our time. I want to start off our journey by outlining what we'll cover in the next few lessons. Essentially, we'll be clarifying frequently misused jargon such as artificial intelligence or AI, machine learning, deep learning, and reinforcement learning. I will clearly explain what the differences between these terms are. And right now, some of you might be scratching your heads and thinking, whoa, are these things actually different? If you are, that is totally understandable because people often use these terms interchangeably. But these terms do carry distinct meanings and the differences between them are as stark as night and day. In the next few lessons, I'll clarify these for you. At this point, some of you might be wondering whether this theoretical mumbo-jumbo is necessary. And to be honest, in the beginning of my AI journey, I certainly thought so. I wanted to get into action and implement the AI without being distracted by theoretical categorizations. But with time and experience, I've realized how pathetically incorrect my explanations were whenever I would try to explain AI to my friends or colleagues. So if you feel the way I did, I'll certainly do my best to cover these concepts with as little pain as possible for you. So here's the approach we'll take. We'll start off with the most generally used term, AI. I'll talk about what it is, but more importantly, I'll also talk about what it is not. Once we have this general term AI clarified, we'll continue with a high-level discussion about what machine learning is. You will soon see that machine learning is just one specific aspect or subdomain of AI, and that the field of machine learning deals with how machines learn. After that lesson, you will clearly understand when it is appropriate to use the term machine learning and when it is appropriate to use the term AI. This will be followed by another group of lessons, with each of those lessons covering the three main ways in which machines can learn. In those lessons, I'll clarify the three main learning methodologies, which are supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. Then we'll move on to the next commonly used jargon in AI, namely deep learning. Contrary to some courses and videos that I've seen on this topic, deep learning is not a type of machine learning. In other words, it is not one of the three main ways in which machines learn. Instead, it is very closely tied to neural networks and is more like a tool that can be used across all three machine learning methods. I'll therefore discuss neural networks in that lesson as well. And then finally, I'll tie it all together for you so that you can see how all of these concepts differ from and relate to each other. Let's get started.